Matungu na niko hapa kwa niaba ya community yangu ambayo pia ni Rashid anatoka pale, na pia kama mbunge wa Matungu constituency ambayo ni original home ya Rashid Echesa. Jambo ambalo linastajabisha ni kwamba Rashid alishikwa, hakuna mahali popote imeandikwa makosa ambayo alifanya, na hakupelekwa kotini. Na hiyo tunashangaa kwa nini, kwa sababu hakuna crime yoyote ambayo hawezi kupewa bail. Sinauliza ni kwa nini Rashid hajapewa bail mpaka leo. Hata murder case yote iko na bail. Ni makosa gani kubwa ambayo Rashid alifanya mpaka hawezi kupewa bond? Ni makosa gani kubwa? Kwani aliua mtu ndio kwa sababu hawezi? Na kama ni makosa ya kisiasa, kwa nini isisuluhishwe kisiasa? Tumeona, mimi kama mbunge wa Matungu na ndugu ya Rashid, nimeghadhabishwa sana na haya maneno ambayo yanaendelea kwa Rashid. Rashid ni mtu ambaye anatoka katika boma, na hilo boma liko na watu, na hao watu wanauliza maswali. Swali ambalo wanauliza ni kwamba makosa ya Rashid ni nini, na nani amemshtaki Rashid, nani ameshika Rashid, na ako ndani kwa sababu gani, na kwa nini hapewi bond? Mpaka inafika mahali yeye ni mgonjwa, haruhusiwi kwenda hospitali, amekaa kwa seli siku 3 akiwa hali mahututi. Mpaka leo ameletwa hapa akiwa kidonda yake imeanza kuoza. Hayo ni mambo ambayo sisi kama jamii hatuwezi kukubali. Na mimi nataka kusema hapa kwamba kama kuna kiongozi yoyote Kakamega County ambaye anahusika kwa unyanyasaji wa Rashid Echesa, ajue kwamba sasa kuanzia saa hii mambo hayatakuwa sawa kwake. Kwa sababu kama ni kisiasa, tumalize maneno kisiasa. Hatuwezi kutumia power yetu ya kisiasa, power of the office, abuse of office, kwanza kushika watu kuweka ndani. Na swali ambayo community inauliza, ikiwa Rashid ni mfanyikazi wa serikali, yeye ni chairman wa Water Towers Kenya, yeye ni mfanyikazi wa serikali, akiwa anaweza kushikwa alafu afanywe hivi, je, mwananchi wa kawaida atafanywa namna gani? Na swali ambalo pia tunauliza ni kwamba ikiwa Rashid, wakimalizana na Rashid, who is next? Kwa sababu wanasiasa wakianza kutumia ofisi zao kunyanyasa wanasiasa wengine, who is going to be next? Kwa sababu opponents lazima wakuwepo. Na huyo mwanasiasa wa Kakamega ambaye anaona kama Rashid ndio opponent wake na atumie serikali kumnyanyasa, who is going to be targeted next? Na hayo maneno ndio tunasema kwamba ya lazima yakome. Hii harassment ya Rashid iwe mara ya mwisho saa hizi. We don't want to see Rashid being harassed left, center and right. He has rights as a human being. He has a right as a son of Wanga, and we are determined to make sure that his rights are upheld. Asanteni sana.
Mimi wamesema on my behalf, na kwa hivyo yangu itakuwa mfupi sana. I want to use this opportunity kushukuru our councils, Cliff Ombete and Danson Omari. Number 2, I want to thank the President and the Deputy President for responding to our appeal of yesterday. The police had completely refused to listen to us, but our appeal has been listened to, and we want to thank the 2 leaders for where we have come. Having come this far, I came before the office of the President, and I pleaded that I be given Rashid so as to bring Rashid to hospital together with members of his family. I'm grateful that we were given Rashid. Rashid is now in hospital. I don't even have the energy to address you because I feel very bad as a qualified doctor, a good one, that a man who is now lying in a hospital bed, hapa kwa casualty, with blood oozing from the wound that he undergone a previous operation was going through this treatment at a police station. I feel really, really bad for this country. But be that as it may, we thank the system that Rashid is now in hospital. Let him stay in hospital. I know the doctors will release him when he is due. But as the police awaits for Rashid to be released, as the family, as his lawyers, as the country waits to hear Rashid's story, we are demanding, as the leaders of Kakamega County, that Rashid is not going to be dragged into a case which is not his. This matter was preceded by one circulation of material that suggested that the current governor of Kakamega was involved in witchcraft activities. We noted. It was quickly followed by another series of release on social media of Rashid having been abducted. We moved very quickly and we confirmed that Rashid had been abducted. When I talked to him, he was in this same hospital and he was now undergoing recovery from the abduction. Rashid then went and recorded a statement at the police station. It's on record. And we were waiting for action. And before we could even blink our eyes, we heard that Rashid had been arrested. So we rushed here, and we are shocked that the circumstances leading to his arrest have everything to do with the things that I've described. So my question is, why is the complainant who recorded a statement at the police station the one who has been arrested? We would like the police now to cast the net wider. Yes, they might have taken the statement from Rashid, but we would also like to see the statement of the governor of Kakamega. He should tell us what took place. We're in the dark. All is rotating around him. They take a statement from him. We are not saying he's guilty as suggested in those witchcraft photographs, but we would like him to put clarity to the allegations around witchcraft. We've even given further. We understand, again from the media, that the witch doctor is no longer alive. So we would like to know what happened to this guy. This is what we are talking about. So that this thing is handled comprehensively. We want Governor Barasa to go about his work professionally, without any intimidation from any quarters, be it from politicians or from any other quarters, because he has a job to serve the people of Kakamega. Similarly, we want Rashid to go about his work. The culture of somebody using their offices to intimidate others should end with this case of Rashid. Thank you very much.
Can you give us a status update? Will your client be sleeping at Karen Hospital?
Let it go on record, and you have heard from Senator, we failed to convince the police that the life of Rashid is in danger. As lawyers, we presented medical reports. The police refused to release Echesa or take him to hospital. We had to invoke Senator, the majority chief whip of Senate, to get the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya and His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya to intervene to save the life of Rashid Echesa. Senator Halwale called the Deputy President and the President and said, it is a question of allowing Echesa medical access it is not the question that the head of state or the deputy are interfering with the criminal investigations that are going on. The deputy president and the president intervened. Today, a case has been brought here for medical attention. The condition is horrid, as doctors told you. He's bleeding profusely from the wound where he had surgery. We leave it to God and we leave it in the hands of the doctors. What will happen is subject to what the doctors will decide and how he responds to the emergency treatment that is undergoing. Mr. Cliff can finalize on the other matters.
That followed the motor vehicle that was carrying Echesa to hospital. I can confirm that the time he was being brought in to the hospital, it was as a result of intervention. He was actually, let me say, critically ill. The OCS had to call the officers of CID because she's only a custodian, but she had instructions that he should not be released. She insisted that this person is critically ill. He needs a treatment, because even after we brought medical documents to the CID, even after we showed them the documents from two previous days, when they took him back to the cell, they wrote in the OB that he has been brought back to the station without any complaint. Honestly, isn't this rogue? Be as it may, he has been brought in. He is critical. He's been checked on. Tests are being conducted. He is actually bleeding quite a lot from the wound. We as lawyers cannot say much about the condition. All that we know is that he's totally unwell. But this brings us to a very simple thing. And this I must keep on asking. When a complainant has been turned into an accused person or a criminal, we need to start asking questions again, whether our system is working properly or our system is being influenced. Is it being influenced? Yes. Why? When somebody comes and tells you he has used 240 million shillings because he has been extorted, the question would be, what had he done that was so crucial, that was